Hello, welcome back to PlayStation area. Today I wanna tell you about Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This is not a new game for PlayStation 4. I mean, this is a new game for PlayStation 4, but it's been already released on PlayStation 3 in 2012 or 13. I don't remember exactly. This time it has been re-released on PlayStation 4. It's been let's say upgraded in graphic and other technical details, but the game itself has remained the same. So here we are in this fourth chapter of the saga. For those who of course don't know about the game, you are Edward Kenway, a British navigator, then became pirate, and then he will become also an assassin, one of the greatest actually, because he will be the father of Haytham Kenway, and so the grandfather of Connor Haytham, the main character of Assassin's Creed 3. So you can see here right now I am in Havana, then at the time part of the Spanish Empire. So you can see the background, the voices in Spanish, and I'm just arrived here. It's just the very beginning of the game. I think I've already made 1% or 2, but not more. Just basically I just started the game. I just met my first friend, which is the one that I have to follow. It's a merchant, British merchant, Steve Bonnet, and I have to follow him. Basically, I don't want to spoil the story. I wanted just to tell you about the differences between the number 3 and this. For instance, in this case, if you, for instance, turn on the eagle vision, you can see that, of course, in red you have the enemies, in blue your allies, in yellow the hiding spot. And for instance, these 4 horse, exactly, these are horse that you can in theory hire, and then once you hire them you can or hide in between them or use them to distract the guards. For instance, if I hire them, I can't right now because I haven't unlocked yet this possibility, but if I had, I could have sent them to distract that guard. And there are also other options, such as you can hire bullies, people that fight for you, or thieves and things like that. But not yet. I mean, I just 1% of the game. I just wanted to show you the graphic, the enhanced graphic of this PlayStation 4 version. Even though there are some, let's say, some little mistakes about historical facts, not about the game. For instance, you can see in Havana, the beginning of the 18th century. Actually, we are in 1715, and you find an English sign in a Spanish colony. Well, it seems like highly unlikely to me. This is the flag, the ancient flag of Spain at that time. It was not the red and yellow that everybody knows. The language spoken, it's Spanish, no everyday, not let's say 20th century Spanish, of course, but that is not a problem. You can actually feel that if you play the game with the earplugs in your ear, you can have the sensation of being exactly in that place at that time. I am disguised as Duncan Walpole, which was an assassin, then became a traitor for the Templars at the time, something that probably inspired the future character of Shay Patrick Cormac, the main character of Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Lend us a few reals then. did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers.
This is your friend, Steve Bonnet. Just lending you some money so I can visit the first store in Havana, which has another sign in English, and buy something. I can buy a cutlass. I mean, well, I want to buy a sword, a British cutlass. I mean, I don't even need a cutlass because I have two of mine, but I wanted to buy a gun. I can't, so let's go for the cutlass.
That's a better fit for me. How do you fare?
I had only enough for a small knife, sadly. Still.
Yes, let's see if I can buy a pistol, because it seems no. So, well, ammunition, well, smoke bombs, well, yes, smoke bombs, always good. I wanted to. I don't wanna play the game, so I'm.
No matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
I'm.
Sort of courtyard
Yes,
area.
you go to the tavern. I stop here. I wait you. I mean, I wanna tell you about the features of this game. I mean, this is quite different from what you have before. In the first Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, with 2 I mean all the saga with Ezio Auditore. I mean, you basically were in a city, in an open space but enclosed. You could have a mean of transportation, which was cart or horse, not every time. Here, starting from Assassin's Creed 3, you could also explore the sea and basically pilot a boat. Here, in this fourth chapter, the seafaring is actually 60% of the game or more. So I wanted to show you the map, which is utterly incomplete because I've just started now, but you can see how vast it is. This is Cuba, and I can't enlarge. Oh, yes, these are many islands of the Caribbean. Of course, the geography is not perfect, but who cares? And there are other places that, of course, right now I haven't unlocked because the map is gonna expand on the right, on the south, and on the left. So this is just a small part. You can see here on the map, these are areas that I haven't unlocked, of course. These are the forts, which are basically forts that I have to destroy before to conquest. And after I have conquested, basically they will fight for me. I mean, if I'm followed by enemy ships and I brought them around the forts would have destroyed that for me. Like I said, this map is very incomplete. Another feature different from the previous is that right now it doesn't have, but it will have 5 pistols, so you have possibility to fight with the swords, with the hidden blades, with some other weapons, and especially with the pistols, which will be a very huge feature when you go on with the game in the story. The story itself, it separates from what it's been before because it doesn't follow the usual tradition of the ancients or the men who came before of Ezio, basically the Desmond saga. Here it tries to yes, there is that feature, but it's not primary. It's seen as a secondary target. He fights for the freedom before. Now he fights for getting money because he is a pirate, so he wanna loot and get money and power. Then he discovered the Assassin's Creed, and he then fights for freedom. So basically, he doesn't really care about the apples of Eden and all so on. He just fights for freedom. He will meet other pirates like him and so on. I don't want to spoil too much, but this is something that basically separates the number 4 from the previous chapter. Right now I'm in Havana, in Cuba. So forth I will be visiting Kingston, Nassau, and other features of the other important places and cities of the very early 18th century, which is always dubbed as the golden age of piracy. second half of say 17th century up to basically 1730 and something like that. You will also meet the infamous Blackbeard, but this is yet to come. And the first time that you meet him, I want to tell you because it's it's funny. He doesn't have the famous black beard that he will be known for. He's starting to grow it, so you will not recognize him. I mean, he's Edward Thatch. It was his real name, dubbed Blackbeard. He will be called Blackbeard after, when he will have the Blackbeard. I have already played Assassin's Creed on the PlayStation 3. It was actually my first Assassin's Creed. I loved it so much because not only for the game, also for the plot, because this period of time is my favorite at all. Very, very fond of history, and I loved it. So even if I had played already in PlayStation 3, I wanted to purchase it again on PlayStation 4. And I hope that you will do the same, because this is honestly a game that will leave you with a open mouth. So thank you. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.